you guys, it's your girl Alexis Simone. I am back with another video, and this is a sit down video. Y'all know I don't do these, but yeah, I'm back with a hygiene routine. This video I've been wanting to do for a very long time because some things are a little different from the last two I did, and I just wanted to do another one just to kind of catch you guys up and give you guys some tips because, you know, not everybody knows some things, not everybody's been taught, you know, different things. A lot of people do things differently, so I thought I'd just come on here and show you guys my hygiene routine and what I do basically on a daily basis. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video. Go make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and click the bell to be notified when I post. And also, if I keep looking out the window, it's because my window is facing my neighbor's backyards, both of them. So yeah, that's why I keep looking back or behind me. Okay, so we're gonna kind of just hop straight into it. I have my notes right here. I have it in Google Docs, but I have all my notes, and we're just gonna get into it. And if you guys notice anything different, I do have braces. You guys will see this in a different vlog, but just not yet because, yeah, I've been wanting to get this video out, so I am gonna put this video out before vlogs, and then I'll kind of backtrack and then move back into the present. So we're just gonna go ahead and get into it. I feel like the last other ones I did wasn't in as much detail. I am on a time limit. I have a client at 2 o'clock and it's 12:55, so I have about an hour to get this video done. And I know it's gonna take a minute because I'm going in detail. I'm breaking down into categories. Like, we really finna get into it. No sugarcoating, no nothing. I'm gonna give it to you guys raw and real. I'm gonna let you guys in on some secrets, some tea, everything like that. I'm gonna give y'all my hygiene routine and some tips at the end of the video. So like I said, let's just get into it because at this point I'm kind of rambling. So to start off, we're going to go ahead and start with the face area, just up here. So first I'm gonna start with my skincare routine, which isn't really set in stone, but this is kind of what I do like almost on a daily basis. I'm gonna show you guys this just in case y'all keep seeing me reaching. I have a whole cart sitting right here in front of me of everything that I'm going to be using, or everything that I use and I'm going to be featuring in this video. I'm gonna go ahead and record this and insert the clip so you guys can see. But yeah, it's a lot of stuff sitting here in front of me, and we're filming with natural lighting today as well. So yeah, anyways, to start off, when I'm washing my face, I do use this CeraVe foaming cleanser, and a little goes a long way with this, just some water in this, and it lathers really good. And I go in with a spin brush. Now, any spin brush is fine. I usually use my Vanity Planet brush, but that one broke. I actually need to ask for another one for Christmas. That one broke, so I had to throw it away, and I just got this one from Walmart for like $10.99, I believe, maybe $6. And this is just by Conair or Conair. But the only thing I would say about like these like basically like off-brand facial brushes is that the bristles are very hard. Like the Vanity Planet, like they have different kind of bristles, but these are just a little rough to me. So I am going to be getting another one, but I just use this and I go in with this, and I go ahead and I just go ahead and I rub it in, and I usually let it sit when I'm brushing my teeth, which we'll get into in a second. But this is for normal to oily skin. It's kind of hard for me to talk with braces, by the way, so yeah. This is for normal to oily skin. I use this morning and night, and it does me wonders. I love it. I've been using it. I've had this for like a long time. I've been using it, but I kind of go back and forth with my skincare, but I'm trying to stick with this because my skin's been acting a little sensitive lately to the products I was using, so I usually just try to stick with this. So once I'm done with that, I leave it on. I actually go ahead and wash my face off. A lot of people like take a washcloth and wipe it off. I don't use washcloths on my face. I just like put my face under the water and rinse it with some warm to cold water depending on what I feel like that day. And I will take a paper towel. We use the Signature cloth. I don't remember the brand, but Signature cloth. I'll put it right here. That's paper towels we use throughout my whole house, and I just pat my face dry with that. And then I will go in with my toners. So with my toners, let's see, I had this when I went to Atlanta when I was going on the plane, so that's why it's like in a spray bottle. But what's in here is I actually just ended up mixing it. This is the Witch Hazel by Thayer's. I prefer this one. There is one by What Dickinson, but I prefer this one for some reason. I feel like it works better for me. I use the original. I think they have one with like aloe, or one with some like, there's like one that has like a green thing on it, and then like the rose, but I use the regular one. And then I have the Pixi Glow Tonic Glycolic Exfoliating Toner. And this is more so for dark spots and things like that. I love this. This to me has made a difference in my skin. These two combined are amazing, so that's why I put it in a spray bottle. And usually if I'm being lazy, I just take it and spray over my face, but if not, I will go in with these together. I'll just put it on, let's see, one of these exfoliating cotton pads, and I'll just put both of them on there and rub it over my face, let it dry. And then once I do all of that, usually I go ahead and I go in and moisturize my skincare routine has become very simple. But I go in and moisturize with my CeraVe Daily Moisturizing Lotion. If it will focus for you guys, sorry. There we go. And this is for normal to oily, oh, this is for normal to dry skin. I have oily skin. I have combination skin, and it works great for me. It's lightweight, so your face doesn't feel like it's just caked with a lot of stuff. So usually, guys, that's where I take it. But anything for a treatment, like, I don't know if you guys can see, I have a little bit of acne going on, just like little tiny stuff. What I will do to kind of help not maintain, but kind of get rid of like little bumps and stuff, is for spot treating, I use tea tree oil. This is by Spring Valley. I think it's like $8, $7. Got it from Walmart. And I use benzoyl peroxide. This right here is the shit. It's the shit. Okay, I'm gonna say it. This is the shit. These two together work wonders as well. But basically what I would do this more so at nighttime. If it will focus. Okay, I would do this more so at nighttime. I would take my oil first, or you can do this first. I prefer to do oil on my skin first because it absorbs easier. So I'll take my oil, put it on my skin, or like put it wherever, you know, the area is. If my whole cheek is broken out, I would literally, before I moisturize, I would take this right here, rub it on, take this, rub it on as well, and then put my moisturizer over it. Works perfectly fine. Doesn't burn my skin. It's not too much. So these are what I use for spot treating. And then to get rid of some dark marks, I love bio oil. This has helped my skin so much. Also getting rid of dark marks on my chest as well. I love bio oil. I use this a lot. I haven't used it a lot too recently because I'm trying to like help my skin. My skin's really oily, so I try to like combat that a little bit, so I haven't used it as much. But I do need to start using it because I have like some dark spots here and there on my face. But bio oil, I would really suggest this. I think this bottle was like maybe $20, $16. It was a decent amount, but I would suggest using it because it does work great. Next, for my skincare, which is, these are just the last two things. Face mask wise, these are the only two face masks I use. I don't use Freeman face mask or whatever that face mask is, you know, that come in the tubes and they have like a bunch of different colors and stuff like that. I don't use that stuff. I used to use that back in the day when I first started, you know, getting into skincare and all that, but I do not use that now. I use the famous, the infamous, okay, this is the Aztec Healing Clay Mask. This really pulls stuff out your pores and it leaves your skin feeling so super clean, okay? Like your skin will feel amazing after using this mask. Sometimes it might feel a little dry, but your pores feel clean and like it don't feel clogged. Like it really cleans your pores out very good. So when I do use this, I mix this with turmeric powder. So I'll honestly use the same amount. If I use a teaspoon of this, I'll use a teaspoon of that. I do even amounts of both of these, and this helps get rid of dark spots, lighten, brightens your skin and all that. So ground turmeric, and I also mix in my tea tree oil. So we have it working for like acne and for dark spots as well at the same exact time. So I would suggest doing that. I love that combination. It works great for my skin. Not everything that's gonna work for me will work for you, but I would suggest doing it. I'm sorry if I'm talking a little too fast, but I just naturally talk fast. Works great for me. So the next thing I use is from the Body Shop. I think this might have been a little more expensive than that other mask, and this is Skin Clearing Clay Mask. I got this from Ulta. And this is like a tea tree oil mask targeted for acne. Let's see if it gives me something that I can read out to you guys. It doesn't, but this is more so targeted towards acne and different stuff like that. So this is what it looks like, and it's just like a light green. Almost think of something that smells cucumber scented. That's what this looks like, but it smells like tea tree oil. And I love tea tree oil for my skin. It works for me. I've been using it for years and it works every time. Sometimes if I use it too much, it doesn't work as good, so I have to take a break and then hop back into it, and I'm straight. So this is that, and it works good. Now I would prefer to use my Aztec mask over this, but if I'm lazy and I don't feel like mixing anything, I just pull this out and I'm good to go. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and get into the oral care, which is your mouth, brushing your teeth and all that. I feel like that's one of the, like, when it comes to hygiene, if your mouth is clean, like the first thing somebody looks at, when I feel like the first thing when I see somebody, I look at their face, but I also pay a lot of attention to their teeth. If they have like plaque all in their gums and their teeth are brown, and I just really look at the teeth because, yeah, and then like your mouth holds so much bacteria. It's so important to just make sure your mouth is clean. Like, you know. The toothbrush I use is, this is the Quip toothbrush, which it's wet inside because I brushed my teeth this morning, of course. I brush my teeth morning and night, and now that I have braces, I usually brush them when I get home from school as well, so at least like 3 times a day. This just vibrates, it doesn't spin, but it does have a timer. It's like 2 minutes, so literally, and it's weird, like I didn't realize how long I brush my teeth, but I usually brush my teeth for about 2 minutes or a little over 2 minutes because I usually end up restarting it again. So this times you that way. They say brush your teeth for 2 minutes, so I would suggest getting one of these. Also, one that spins would be great too, especially if you have braces, because it can get around the brackets. But usually when I brush my teeth, I just kind of go on top of my brackets and I go under, and I just keep repeating that, like I be getting in there, okay, because I don't want any problems when I take my braces off and my teeth are brown or yellow and I have spots. And you know, also when you have braces, your gums can get really inflamed. That happened to me the last time I had braces. It's the last time I had braces. My gums were always inflamed because I did not properly brush my teeth and take care of my teeth the way I needed to. So get you a toothbrush that, you know, you'll be able to get in there. Like I said, I would suggest a toothbrush that will spin, that way you can really get in there. And the toothpaste I use, which is still in the box, I use the Colgate Max Fresh with whitening strips. Oh, not with whitening strips. Okay, I'm not going to use this. I thought this just had breath strips. So when you have braces, don't use anything that has whitening agents in it, because it will cause problems when you take them off, because you will have lighter spots, darker spots. So, but this is a good toothpaste, along with the Arm & Hammer whitening toothpaste. Before I got braces, I used that religiously, and my teeth did whiten up. My teeth got lightened with that toothpaste. I would highly suggest that. I think Ashley Williams put me onto that, and I love that toothpaste. I use it so much. I can't use it anymore, but I love that toothpaste. But this is also a good one. I used to always use this as well. I feel like my words are slurring, I'm sorry. But this is that toothpaste, and it has like breath strips, which also have whitening strips in it, which I did not know, but it does. So this is my toothbrush and my toothpaste, and I also use this one at least once a week, or if my teeth are feeling really sensitive or anything. This is an Ortho Defense toothpaste. I got this from an orthodontist. I don't know if they sell these in stores. I haven't seen it before because it says RX only, I believe. Yeah, but this one works great as well. And then flossing is very, why did I pick this up? Flossing your teeth is very important. You know, it's like one of them things with flossing, like you don't floss your teeth until the day before you go to the dentist, and then they know that you wasn't flossing your teeth because your gums are bleeding, you're sensitive, and it hurts, it's painful. So floss your teeth every single day. The easiest way that I found, especially before I had braces, was to literally, instead of having to get like the actual floss and, you know, have to wrap it and do all the extraness, get these. It'll make you way more, like, you know, not, what's the word I'm looking for? It will make you want to floss, not want to floss more, but it makes it easier and doesn't make you hate flossing as much, because I don't like to floss. But these are like flossing picks. It says whitening flossers. Any brand is fine. You don't need like name brand. This is Walgreens brand, and it comes with like the actual floss itself, and it has a pick on the end, and it has like a grip, so you can like grip the flosser or whatever. That works great. You don't really need anything too special, because, you know, it's floss. But now that I have braces, what I use, these are like the little what you use to like kind of weave it in and out your teeth. So I use this. Oh, you guys, I'm sorry, my hands are ashy, I know. And I use just regular floss, and this is just a dental brush, like a little, use it throughout the day to kind of get food from out your teeth and things like that. I don't know if you guys can really see, but I use that. It works. Usually I can kind of, you know, move my tongue around and get, you know, the stuff out, and it's weird, but usually I can do that. But if not, I would have to go in and do like a little brushing. But if you gotta do all that, just go in and brush your teeth, and I promise you'll be fine. But I have an issue with putting any type of like faucet water in my mouth. I'm fine with my sink, but as far as like out in public, like at my school and at my job, I would not use Walmart's water to brush my teeth. I would not use my school's water to brush my teeth. So I'd rather wait when I get home. But while I'm out, I need to have something to kind of, you know, get in there for real. Oh, and the last thing that I would highly suggest would be something else that helped me lighten my teeth, you guys, was these Crest 3D white strips. Can't use them anymore, but this did help a lot with whitening my teeth, along with my Arm & Hammer toothpaste. And also what was it? Oh, tongue scraping. Y'all, brush your tongue. Your tongue is what holds the stench, because, you know, your food you eat, everything like that, whatever you smell, your breath, comes from your tongue. So when you're brushing your teeth, make sure you're brushing your tongue, okay? That's I almost forgot that. Brush your tongue like literally. And also get a tongue scraper. When you have a tongue scraper, you can literally see everything come off your tongue. So get a tongue scraper. I have mine in my bathroom. Hold on. I have my tongue scraper in my bathroom, but you literally just stick your tongue out and just scrape your tongue. Do it like 5-6 times, and then rinse your mouth with your mouthwash. Did I show you my mouthwash? I forgot the mouthwash. So yeah, after you scrape your tongue, you know, get all that food out and floss. This right here is my favorite mouthwash because it does not make my mouth feel dry when I'm done with it. This is the TheraBreath dentist formulated oral rinse, and it's supposed to be like fights bad breath up to 24 hours. Obviously, you know, that's very unrealistic because you eat throughout the day and, you know, different stuff like that. You know, sometimes when you even don't eat, just like the dry mouth or like the hungry breath, I don't know, some people call it. This right here, I love. This is the only mouthwash I've been using for a very long time. They also have like different ones. I know they have like a light green, I think a dark green, dark blue, and a pink, and maybe a purple, but I like this one. This is the Invigorating Icy Mint. So I would highly suggest this. I feel like it works great. I've never had problems with my mouth feeling dry afterward or anything like that. So yeah, I kind of got all of that off. And also when I'm once I'm done with like my skincare, or like not skincare, once I'm done with like all of this, we're still on the face, so make sure you're cleaning your ears. You can clean your ears in the shower, but usually when I clean my ears when I get out the shower, even though that like that's kind of aftercare, but we could talk about it now because it's on the face. I usually just use Q-tips, and literally usually my ears are usually wet when I get out the shower, so I just take 2 of them. I literally will take 2 Q-tips, y'all, and it be feeling so good. I stick it in my ear and I just go ahead and clean them, and I turn around and I clean it again, you know, get up here. So when you're cleaning your ears, I feel like my ears might be dirty, but I'm gonna show y'all. So I take my Q-tip, and sometimes I use sea breeze as well, especially around my earrings and stuff. Make sure you're taking your earrings out as well, because earrings can be stink. I haven't cleaned my ears, I think, in like 2 days. So ew, they're a little dirty. So I kind of just take it and like wiggle it around in my ear. My ears are usually wet when I do this though. And I'll do the other side again just to see, and then I'll take it up and go around and like that. So my ears are a little dirty. It's not bad. And like I said, along with that, I always clean my earrings. So usually I take them out and I'll get some sea breeze and just like kind of rub it over where my piercings are, rub it in my earrings, go up and around. Please clean your ears. Y'all know how earrings back smell and it stink. So make sure that you're properly cleaning your ears. Especially if you have a boyfriend or whatever, you don't want nobody up on you and like you can smell your earrings, because that's disgusting. Also, cleaning my facial piercings are also what I do, because these, you know, can get oil around them. So go around them here and there. I usually like at least like once or twice a week. I usually wash my face anyways and I clean my piercings, but sometimes I usually make sure I try to go in and actually clean them, and in my nose as well. I always take a Q-tip and clean inside my nose. When I had 2 studs in, they have bars on them like inside my nose, so clean around my bars because it could hold, I guess, boogers or mucus or whatever. So make sure you're just kind of want to make sure you're completely clean, if that makes sense. So that's usually what I do for my facial area. I think that's it. Also exfoliating my lips. You can use a washcloth. Usually I use my toothbrush. I just take my toothbrush and exfoliate my lips, and then I like rinse my face off usually, because usually my whole mouth, like my whole process with my mouth is happening while my face is being, you know, after I use this. Like I was telling you guys, I don't rinse this off until I'm done with brushing my teeth. So as I'm like, I spit out my mouthwash, then I'll rinse my face off, and you know, if I exfoliate my lips, all that gets rinsed off, then I moisturize and finish everything out. So that's it for my face. Yeah, excuse this, I got burned at school. It's peeling right now, I think. But yeah, so that's really what I do for up here wise. So now we're gonna go ahead and get into the body, because this is gonna be long. The body, yeah, this is gonna be a long topic. So usually, you guys, when I first get into the shower, you know, I usually like wash off in like warm to hot water. I never really wash off in cold water or anything less than that. But I usually get in and I just wet my entire body. I just let my body get under the water. Be feeling so especially after a long day, like listen, it's very much needed. So I get in there. When you get into the shower, get everything, I let the water run under my arms, open my butt cheeks, let the water run through. I just let the water run through everything because I want to make sure my soap gets on there and gets on there good. So I just get my whole entire body wet. I told you I wasn't going to sugarcoat. I get my whole entire body wet, and then let's see, I could just go off of memory. I do this every day. So this right here, Dr. Bronner's, is the truth. The way I would describe this would be like this right here strips your body of all the dirt, the oils, any lotion, anything you've had on your body all day. Dr. Bronner's strips your body from all that. Your body's gonna feel squeaky clean as soon as you're done with this. So I use this. A lot of people don't use washcloths in the shower, which to me, I would recommend that you use a y'all. Can y'all see how dirty my room is? Y'all see all that stuff on my bed and my mirror? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Ignore all that mess. I just noticed that you could literally see my bed and my mirror. It's okay though. A lot of people don't use washcloths. For me, I feel like you need to use a washcloth in order to really clean. I don't even use regular washcloths anymore, y'all. When I do this, I go in with an exfoliating washcloth. This isn't the exact, well, this is the exact one I'm using, but it's a newer one because my other one's in my shower. It's wet. Took a shower this morning. So this is the Eco Tools bath cloth. Listen, once you start using exfoliating washcloths, you will never go back to a regular washcloth. You will never go back to a loofah, because to me, when I use a loofah still, like, I feel clean, but it doesn't compare to an exfoliating washcloth, you guys. I got this for Target, maybe like $3 or $4. This is my absolutely favorite thing to use. It doesn't really matter the brand as long as it's an exfoliating washcloth. I go in, pour this on there. It lathers really good. I let it lather, and I go in. My elbow's ashy a little. I go in and I just start washing my body. So I do that, wash everything from, you know, I guess here down, rinse it off, and like literally when you rinse, oh my gosh, you literally see just everything come off your body. Like, that's why I fuck with this so hard, because literally your body feels so clean. Like, thinking about it makes me want to take a shower. I just took a shower, but like just thinking about how clean you feel after you use this, like, I just love it. So I either use this one or I use the peppermint. So I usually go between the two. So I just use this one. So next time I'm gonna use peppermint, then I'm gonna use this one. I kind of just go back and forth between them. So yeah, that's what I use. And then next I will go in with my Dove to kind of help, you know, do a little bit more cleansing, but also restore some of that moisture that was lost. And you know, because like I said, that is exfoliating. It really strips your body of moisture completely, of the oils, of the dirt. You're gonna see all that. You're gonna see your whole day just go down the drain. Like, if your day was bad, all that's going down the drain after you use that Dr. Bronner's, because it's that good. So with the same washcloth, with my exfoliating washcloth, I will go and I would either use my Deep Moisture by Dove, or I'll use my Sensitive Wash, which honestly, it just kind of depends on how my skin is. Now I kind of keep my like my whole just shower routine and everything really simple, because my chest has been breaking out, which I know that has a lot to do with my diet, because you know, I haven't been eating too well and drinking the things I need to. But my skin has just been feeling a little dry lately, so I usually try to keep it pretty simple. I don't do too much. I don't really mess with too much scented products on my chest and stuff like that. So to kind of keep that to a minimum, I do just use Dove, either the Sensitive one or Deep Moisture. It really just depends on what I feel like using that day, but these are the two Dove body washes that I use. Absolutely love them. So I use this on my exfoliating washcloth. Now usually after that, I'm done with the exfoliating washcloth, and if I'm feeling like, if I'm about to go somewhere for real, and I like want to smell good, I will use, I can get it out, I use Method Body Simply Nourished Body Wash. This one has coconut, rice milk, and shea butter. This one is my favorite scent to use by Method Body. And I use this usually just if I'm going out. If I'm just like washing off to go to bed, then I won't use it. But if I want like a little extra scent to my body, then I'll use it. And I usually either go in with this, sometimes with my exfoliating washcloth, or I'll go in with my Eco Tools exfoliating gloves, which are also in my shower as well. I just have two of everything, literally. And these are a little softer. It still exfoliates, but it's a little softer, so it doesn't, like, you know, necessarily like scrub my skin as much, which is fine, because at this point I'm already clean. So I pair this, go in, and I just rinse everything off. You know, that right there is all pretty simple. It's easy. I kind of keep things to a minimum. I use my Dr. Bronner's, Dove, and usually downstairs I clean down there and I'm out the shower. But this is just an extra step if I feel like I want to smell a little, you know, if I want more of a scent to me, I'll use this. So as far as exfoliating is concerned, I used to use Tree Hut scrubs a lot, But now I feel like I've been getting, okay, my hair removal has changed, my hair removal method has changed, and I feel like what works better for me is not using sugar scrubs. I don't really care to use them as much. I feel like it, I don't know, I just feel like I think the lady who does my wax, she told me that sugar scrubs aren't necessarily good for down there for skin wise. I've never had like a super big issue with it, but since I've stopped using them, I've noticed a slight change. But I do have one sugar scrub that I use here and there, usually like I think right before I go get it waxed when I use this, and after that just to really exfoliate. After that I usually don't pick it back up. But this is the raw sugar scrub. It exfoliates, makes your skin feel smooth and revives. This is the raw coconut and mango. I got some Target. This had to be like $12-13. This was not cheap, and this is what it looks like. And it's very moisturizing though. Like it's abrasive, but also it's very moisturizing. Like when you rinse your skin off, you're gonna be your skin is gonna feel really soft. And it's not like a strong scent. I feel like the tea tree scrubs, the tree hut scrubs, are very like strong and perfume scents, and I feel like sometimes that irritates my skin. So I've just been trying to step away from sugar scrubs in general, but I use this here and there. Also I did run out of it. I ran out of it and never made any more. But homemade scrubs using brown sugar, lemon, honey, and you can add a little bit of turmeric, but I don't really remember what all I put in there. I think coconut oil. That works really good. It's homemade, and it works way better than anything that's just heavily scented. I don't really care to use on my body anymore. I use this, like I said, here and there, but it's very rare that I'll use this. And then next, this is the next exfoliating scrub I use. This is the Dove exfoliating body polish. It's crushed macadamia and rice milk. This smells so good. It just smells like fall. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. This is my favorite Dove. This is actually my favorite exfoliator, actually, because it's like the little grains, like even though it's not as abrasive, it's abrasive at the same time. Really like cleans you, and your skin feels smooth after you're done. Your skin doesn't feel stripped or anything. So honestly, I could use this right before I get out the shower and my skin be fine. So this is that. I need to focus. They sell this at Walmart, Target. They sell this anywhere where they sell Dove products. I love it. It works great for me. I use this a lot more than sugar scrubs. I use this at least 2 to 3 times a week, just depending on what I feel like. How long am I trying to be in the shower, different things like that. If my body needs it, if it doesn't need it, or if I'm just trying to feel like a little extra something, I'll go in and use this. And also you could pair your exfoliating scrubs with your exfoliating gloves, especially if you're going to get a wax or in between waxing. Usually I try to exfoliate at least 2 to 3 times a week down there, because of the fact that I do get waxed now. So I try to do a lot of exfoliating. So yeah, pair that with your exfoliating gloves and you'll be fine. Or even sometimes if I don't want to use an exfoliating scrub, I literally would just do it when I'm using my sensitive Dove body wash, and I use my gloves and I go in a little more abrasively with it, just because I don't have a scrub on it. But either way, either one of the two, it works perfectly fine. But we're gonna talk about as far as washing your vagina, your coochie, whatever you want to call it. That's what we're gonna be talking about now. So what I use, this is the only thing I use sometimes. Okay, sometimes if I feel like I need a little bit more cleaning, I will use either this right here, which is just the Dove sensitive skin. This is the liquid one. I'll probably prefer the bar soap, but if I don't have the bar soap in the shower with me, I'll just use the same one I use on my body, but only a little bit of it, because it does lather a lot, and I don't want anything to get anywhere where it doesn't have any business getting. So I'll either use this if I feel like I need it. Usually if I'm on my period or something, I'll use this. But if not, 9 times out of 10 on a daily basis, I use this Honey Pot sensitive foaming wash. I've been using Honey Pot for probably like a little over a year, maybe even going on 2 years now. I love Honey Pot. It's a foaming wash. It's a black owned business, I believe, and it's just great. I usually use either the sensitive one, or I use the cucumber one, which I actually really love the cucumber line. But they only sell that out my store at Walmart, and I keep forgetting to get it every time I go. I pass it like almost every day when I'm at work. If it will focus. Okay. So they have this one. There's a cucumber one, there's a mommy to be one, and there's like a normal one, which is in an orange bottle. I either use the sensitive one or the cucumber one. They all work the same. I don't really notice a difference. One's just scented and one isn't scented. But even this has like a slight smell to it, but it's not like a strong smell. Like I said, I've been on this thing where I don't like to use anything that has super strong smells. A lot of people only use their hands when, you know, washing down there. I use a washcloth. This is a soft washcloth that I use, and I just take it, I pump like 3 to 5 pumps, how much ever I feel like I need, and I just go in and I clean it. If I feel like I need to double cleanse, I go and do it again. Usually I only do it one time, then I take it. I don't take it, I just kind of get under the water and just kind of rinse it off, and that's really it for what I do in the shower. Nothing special, because, you know, it's a self-cleaning organ, so you don't really need to, you know, do too much. Don't put any soap inside, just stick to the outside, okay? Exterior only. Do that and I promise you'll be fine. Don't put anything in there. Don't use Bath and Body Works. Don't use you know, just all them things that have scented stuff. Try to stay away from that. Summer's Eve, I used to use that. I haven't used Summer's Eve in a really long time because I gotta hold a honey pot. Summer's Eve did okay for me, but they say it's not good, so I stopped using it and I hopped onto honey pot, and I've been great. I've never had any issues with it or anything like that, so I would suggest using honey pot. And that's really all I do for downstairs in the shower. And then before I get out, majority of the time I will take like coconut oil and I just get like a little scoop of it, and I kind of get under the water. I kind of hop back out the water and I just kind of rub it all over my entire body, and I get under the water and I kind of rinse it. That way it can kind of stick to my skin, and that's already like your pre-moisturizing stage. That way when you get out, your body's already soft and you're moisturized, and you really don't have to worry about doing too much moisturizing. I think I learned that from Nyla Nicole, because I think she does that, and when I seen that I was like, girl, that's a great idea. I started doing it. I did it for like a couple months straight. I don't do it as much anymore because, like I said, my skin has been acting sensitive, so I try to keep a lot of oils and stuff off my chest and from under my arms and different stuff like that. But usually that's what I do. Also, when you're in the shower and you're exfoliating and you're washing your body, really make sure, and that's also what exfoliating gloves are super great for, because when you're washing and like you can literally just scrub, and like with exfoliating washcloths, and you can really just get under your arms. You need to get off all that deodorant because you don't want any of that to get trapped in your pores. I don't know if you guys have seen those extraction videos. I think is, what's the lady I always watch, Wax Spurt Loss, Jada Kennedy. She did like extracting under a lady's arm, and it was just like old deodorant that was coming out of her pores. Make sure that you're really exfoliating and you're getting under your arms. That way you kind of want all that scent, everything to go. When you get out the shower, you should be able to see no deodorant, and you should be able to rub under your arms, and it's like not, you know, feeling like you have something on there. If you feel like you still have something on your skin, or if it's like a cast over your arm, go back and wash under your arms again. You just want to get all of that off, and I promise you that also helped me a lot when I got exfoliating gloves with like getting like musky under my arms. I don't really get musky anymore from when I wear deodorant, and I don't know, maybe it's with maturing, like, you know, getting older or whatever, but I feel like that doesn't have anything to do with it. I feel like it's really just hygiene. When you're like washing, just make sure you're scrubbing and getting under your arms. Okay, so our next category we're going to be getting into is hair removal. So like I told you guys, I do wax now. I'm on my my last wax, my 4th wax. I started waxing in August. I went August, September, October, and November. I got my last wax I think last week. Game changer. I would highly suggest you getting waxes down there. I was always so scared to do it before because I didn't want nobody looking. I was like, I don't know, it's gonna hurt. Now listen, it hurts, okay? It's gonna hurt. Get over it. It's gonna be worth it in the end. There's so many benefits from waxing, as far as like ingrown hairs, lightening down your razor bumps, just different stuff like that you deal with, especially of a woman of color. We're more prone to things like that, like breaking out, dark spots, and different things like that. Me, I struggle with it, especially for shaving. Like the last time I shaved, y'all, my skin broke completely out. I was in Dominican Republic, and I was like, this is the last time I'm shaving. The next time I remove any hair, I'm getting a wax. That August, in August, I went, got a wax, and I haven't turned back to shaving since. I have not put a razor down there ever since. I usually just throw my razors in the trash because, I mean, I don't need them. It's no point. It's no point. So, yes, get rid of the razors, throw them away, and just start waxing. I also wax under my arms. I've been waxing under my arms for probably going on 2 years now. It's been a minute. Not 2 years. Maybe, yeah, probably going on 2 years, unless I started waxing back in 2020. I feel like I was waxing before then, but maybe it was back in 2020 in like January, February. I started waxing. My underarms was the first thing I did, which is why I wasn't super scared to get waxes down there, because I was like, well, I kind of know what it's like, but it's 2 different pain tolerances, y'all. Like, it hurts. Okay, it hurts. But the tip is, before you go, just to make sure that you've exfoliated the area a lot, like really exfoliate. That helps a lot. You don't really need it. Well, I haven't used any numbing cream or anything. I've never tried it. You can try it if you would like, but I just make sure I exfoliate, take a shower before you go, and usually you're good. And like usually your wax specialist will make you feel really comfortable. I know mine does. She makes me feel comfortable. We talk throughout almost the entire thing, you know, before she rips. Sometimes she tells me, sometimes she doesn't. They lay multiple strips as well. That way it's just kind of, they lay them and they just pull them off. It's like, I go to European Wax Center. It's like 15 minutes literally. Get in there, you get it done, and you leave. 15 minutes. A wax from European Wax Center is $60. I also get the stomach strip included, which adds $16. That takes me to $76. I also tip another $20, so I pay about $96 for my waxing, for my wax services, which takes me about to like $100 a month for waxing, which I'm fine with it. I mean, I could do it myself, but no, I'd rather have somebody else do it, because I've tried it before and it's just the anticipation of the pain, because you know it's coming. So honestly, having somebody else do it makes it way easier. Once you get comfortable with that person, it makes it easier for you. I do wax under my own arms at home though, because that's quick, simple. I can kind of just do that in 10 minutes and be done with it. I have a wax pot from Amazon. They're like $25. I know when quarantine first happened, everybody, y'all know, it was trending, trying my own Brazilian wax at home. Everybody was trying it, and the wax kits literally went up to like $50-$60. I did buy it during that time, so I think I paid a decent amount for mine, but now they're like $25. So get that, and you can try waxing at home if you would feel more comfortable. Just start with your arms, like do something simple. Start with your legs and then take it from there, but I would highly suggest waxing. So that's just my body hair removal for under my arms and for down there. For my legs, I usually use the Veet cream, which I forgot to bring in here, but usually I just take the Veet, or it's just like Nair. I'll put a picture right here. It's just like Nair, and you just kind of rub it on your legs, leave it on for like 5. I don't think you're supposed to leave it on for no longer for 10 minutes. I usually only need to leave it on for like 5 minutes, and I just take a washcloth. It comes with a little scraper thing. I use the washcloth and scrape them off, then I get into the shower, rinse everything off, and I'm good. But if I'm in a rush, not somewhere to be, this is the only time I would ever use a razor, is on my legs. That's it. And I even want to start waxing my legs. I want to get a full body wax eventually, just not yet, because that's a lot of pain in one day. But I use the EOS Shea Better Shave Cream 24-hour moisture, or you can use a foaming one. It really doesn't matter, you know, what you use, as long as it works for you. That's all that matters. And I use a men's razor. This is a 5-blade, and this is by Bic. And it usually comes with like 5 in a pack, so I just use this on my legs, get it done real quick, and that's usually it for that. And then along with hair removal, I got this from European Wax Center. This is just the ingrown hair wipes. I think they use this on you after they wax you. This one I have, no, this is the one that's vitamin E. And you literally just cut these in half. It comes with 45 wipes, and you wipe the area once you get out the shower, and then you go in with the serum. And this is the brightening ingrown hair serum with vitamin C. Helps with brightening dark spots and also treating ingrown hairs. And together I think this might have been $100, maybe, I don't really remember. I use these every now and then. I'm using something else, but we'll talk about that once I get everything, you know, how I want it to be. I'll probably end up making a video on that. These two worked great for me. I would highly suggest, like I said, just getting waxing in general is just so much better. It's easier, and you will definitely notice a change in your skin, I promise. When I get out the shower, I, you know, put my towel on, of course. I usually come in my room. I don't get dressed in the bathroom. It's hot. Sometimes I come in my room and I like literally sit down on my bed and I chill for like 20 to 30 minutes, depending on if I'm ready to go to sleep or not. Sometimes I literally just like take my towel off, and sometimes I lay it on the bed, sometimes I don't, and I just chill in my bed. Literally, I just be chilling. I don't be in a rush after I get in the shower, because like I said, I already put the coconut oil on, so my body's already has moisture in it, so I just be chilling. I be sitting there and I be chilling. But once I'm ready to get up and actually start my skincare routine or whatever, or my body care routine, I first start with moisturizing my body. So either I would use this Jergens oil infused enriching shea butter lotion. This is my favorite lotion, hands down. This right here is what I use, and it even gives my skin like a little shine, and it makes my skin feel super duper moisturized. It's lasting me a really long time. And this has, like I said, African shea butter. It says pure African shea butter. Ooh, let me put some of this on now. My hands are ashy anyways. And it's just like, I don't know, it just feels really good, and it just gives your skin like a little glow. I don't know if y'all can see, but it gives your skin like a little glow, and I really do like it. And it smells great. It has like a nice, like, it kind of goes with what I use in the shower, like the let me show y'all. The scent of that goes with this Method body wash, and also with this scrub. So all my stuff kind of aligns in a way. Y'all, I forgot something. When I'm in the shower, I'm so sorry, when I'm in the shower and to wash my back, I use this brush. Duh. to wash my back because I break out my back sometimes. So I use this with my Dove wash. Just thought I add that. I just saw it and I completely forgot. But also I use this Nivea cream. I just kind of started using this more recently because my skin has been acting a little dry. Like usually I never deal with dry skin on my body, but my legs have been feeling a little dry lately. So I use this Nivea cream, and it's like a really thick cream. You seriously have to like make sure you're properly like blending this in with your skin, but it moisturizes your body so well. But I don't know if I could tell, it's like a really thick cream, pretty hard to blend in, but once you put this on your skin, like, can y'all see? It really moisturizes your skin, adds like a little glow to your body, and it's just really moisturizing overall. So I would go in with one of those two right there, you know, moisturize my entire body. Now usually I use scented lotion as well, especially if I'm going out. So I'll go in with one of those two lotions, and I'll go ahead and put my bra on and most likely my shirt because it's short sleeve, and put my deodorant on as well. Hold on. Let me tell y'all that first. For deodorant, I use this Dove Even Tone, which, because I'm trying to get my underarms lighter, haven't really noticed a significant difference with it, but it doesn't have aluminum in it, I believe. So that's why I'm using it. And I also have a 0% free aluminum deodorant, which I use all the time as well. I usually just grab whichever one of these, and this one is in Shea Butter and this one is in Rejuvenating Blossom. And if I just need something very quick, like if I'm in a rush, sometimes I grab this. Very rare because this has aluminum in it, and I don't, yeah, see, aluminum chlorohydrate. Don't use aluminum, it's not good for your arms. But if I need to use it, I use this right here. Just a super quick spray. I don't even put much of this on, but this smells really good. Like, this has a very good smell. So these are my deodorants. I usually use this one, then I use this one, and I rarely use this one. But as y'all can see, all my deodorants are by Dove because I love Dove a lot. So these are my 3 deodorants. So like I was saying, I usually like put my shirt on and I put my underwear on because I don't want anything scented to get on my chest, under my arms, or down there. So I would you know, go ahead, put the original, like the regular lotion on with no scented, and then I would go in. This is my signature scent, you guys. I love, if you guys know me for real and like in real life, you guys know how much I love strawberry pound cake. I use strawberry pound cake religiously. This is a brand new bottle. It's getting there, but I love strawberry pound cake. I have the candles, I have the wall plug, I have the body wash, which I don't really use because it's heavily scented. But I have everything strawberry pound cake. I love it. So usually once, you know, I have the parts of my body that I don't want this to get on covered up, I'll go in with my strawberry pound cake by Bath & Body Works. Either this, I'll use Bare Vanilla by Bath & Body Works, or Amber Romance. Those are my 3, you know, mists that I like to use from, like, you know, Bath & Body Works and Victoria's Secret. So I'll go ahead and put this on, and then I'll take my perfume or the body mist itself, which looks like this. Keep trying to focus on my face, you guys. There we go. And I'll go and I just spray this on my body, you know, rub it in, and bam. That's literally what I do to like smell good and moisturize. Now, I feel like this needs to be talked about, which is my favorite perfumes, because I love perfumes. So also, okay, hold on. These are my 3 favorite perfumes I've been using at the moment, and I absolutely love them. Now, this right here is my very first perfume I've ever used. This is the Chanel Coco Chanel Mademoiselle perfume. Now, we don't talk about perfumes enough. Everybody always mentions body mist, but I feel like perfumes, they last all day. Like, I feel like a body mist, which is like Bath & Body Works, Victoria's Secret, you know, in the bottles, you have to constantly spray that throughout the day to have the smell really stick to you. But with perfumes, they last you all day, and they're very strong. So this is the I think I got this for Christmas last year, and I absolutely love. I think this is my favorite perfume, the Mademoiselle. Oh my gosh, I love Mademoiselle. So I have that one by Coco Chanel. This is a recent one I got for my birthday, and this is the Good Girl by Carolina Herrera. I don't know. This is just what it says on the bottle, because they also gave me a body cream when I bought it from, I think, Belk or Dillard's. They gave me a body cream as well, but I have the perfume, and it's so cute. It's like a little heel. And this is the body cream. I don't really use the body cream because it's very strong. This perfume is super strong, and you kind of spray it from the heel and it comes out from right here. So that's that. So these are my top 2 that I use, actual perfumes that I use. And I also bought a perfume from Victoria's Secret, and this is the Tease and Cream Cloud, and this smells very good as well. This, like I said, has like that fallish smell, like sweet smell to it. This one smells very good as well. So this is, yeah, if you guys heard of teas, you know sometimes Victoria's Secret stems off of certain smells. So this is the teas but in cream clouds, if that makes sense. So these are my top 3 favorite perfumes at the moment. So go ahead and check these out, you guys. I highly suggest it. So now we're just gonna briefly touch on periods. If you guys want like a full video, like anything you guys want me to go in depth on, please comment down below, and I will be honored to like go into detail with a lot of stuff that we've been talking about. I feel like the sun shines like low-key going down, and it's fall too, so like outside's very like gloomy. It's like gloomy looking to me outside. I feel like this is something I haven't really touched on in my hygiene routines normally, but I would love to touch on it now because I found stuff that works way better for me, that makes me more comfortable when I'm on my period. Okay, so we're gonna talk about it. These are my period products right here, and I'm gonna get into everything that I use like right now, or like when I use it and why. So the first thing that I have right here is what I usually use on a daily basis when I get my period. I don't use pads at all that much. I rarely use pads on my period. I use tampons now. I think I told you guys the last time that I don't like using tampons, but listen, I love using tampons now. I feel so much cleaner. Like I feel like when you're using a pad, you're kind of just sitting in the blood. Like it's just kind of sitting on your skin. Like literally when you're like, that's what it is. Like the pad, like the blood is just kind of sitting on your skin, and it's just, to me, I don't want to say it's disgusting because everybody has everything they like to use, but for my body, I feel like I prefer something that's gonna make me feel a little more cleaner throughout the day versus, you know, constantly having to like, I don't know, the cleanup process when it comes to this is just so much better than with pads. So I use the Tampax Pearl. It says leak guard protection. It has like a braid on it or whatever, and it has 8 lights and 26 regular. And this is what we're not going into detail about how to put this in and everything. Like I said, if y'all want a detailed video, let me know, but we're not going into detail with this. But this is the regular, and this is the light. Now I used to use the click ones by Tampax, or by, what is this, by this brand, by Always. I used to use, but I feel like those aren't as comfortable as, it used to be Always Radiant, like the click ones or whatever. I just feel like it's not as comfortable, so I just stick with those now. They're more comfortable for my body, and I like them a lot better. I want to try to get into using organic ones too, but as long as I don't have to like, as long as it has the applicator, because I'm not putting my finger up there to put it in. And then along with that, I just use a panty liner. This is a regular liner by Always Radiant, and this is them right here. I just use it with that. And whenever it starts to kind of leak onto here, that's when I know I need to change it. So yeah, that's usually what I use on a daily basis. And then to go to sleep, because you don't sleep with those in, because you know you have to take them out. It says change them every 8 hours. I would say anywhere between 4 to 6 hours. If you can leave them in up to 8 hours, if your flow isn't heavy, that's fine. But I would usually try to change them because, you know, of TSS, toxic shock syndrome is a thing. So just try to be, you know, very, you know, careful with that. Try to change, and you want to feel fresh, so, you know, try to change as much as you can. But if you're going to pull it out and it hurts, that means it's not fully absorbed, so you can wait. But if it just kind of slips out, then that's how you know it's ready to come out. So at nighttime, I use the Always Infinity Flexi Foam. I like the pure cotton ones better, but I just grabbed these because I was at school and I needed some. So this is a size 4, and I usually use this at night. And sometimes I don't always feel comfortable putting tampons in when I'm out in public, so I feel like I be feeling so unsanitary in a public bathroom doing that, because their bathrooms obviously aren't super clean. So sometimes if I don't feel like, you know, going through that hassle, I would use the pads. I either use this one, or lately to sleep I've been using the Honey Pot company, because it's big, like it's pretty long, and it makes me feel a little more, you know, secure. So I use the Honey Pot ones, and yeah, and these ones just look like this. And yeah, that's really all I use on my period. I mean, these are the products I use. And then we're going to get into some tips as far as staying fresh throughout the day, like right now, which will include me showing you guys some flushable wipes you can use and different stuff like that. But that's really it for periods. I just thought I'd touch on that. Make sure you're changing your tampon and pads up to 4 to 6 hours. Don't leave them in for too long. When you're disposing them, I hate when I see girls just stick it, like, you know, when you open a trash can and it's just sitting in there. Please wrap it up. Like, literally, you want to put like a lot, like, y'all know Big Hero 6, the big eye, y'all want it to look like that. Please wrap it up and just don't put it in a trash can. Honestly, that's disgusting. Please wrap it up. I know it's a female thing, I know it's natural, but please just wrap it up, for the sake of other people accidentally possibly touching it, or just the people who have to come and clean up behind you, janitors and stuff. just please properly dispose of these items the correct way. So now we're gonna go ahead and hop into some quick tips very quickly, which I have a lot of tips right here. These are all tips. Lord, Lexi. Okay, let's just get into it. So the first tip I have for you guys is that your body will have a natural scent slash odor as long as it doesn't stink. Like, I don't want to say stink, but everybody, like, you should honestly know, like, naturally what your body smells like, especially down there. Kind of get to know yourself a little bit, know what your natural scent is. That way, if something smells out of the ordinary, you know that something is wrong, if that makes sense. You're not going to smell like peaches. You shouldn't smell like strawberries. Down there, it should not smell like strawberries. Like, everybody's body has a natural scent, and everybody's body scent is different. Just make sure you know yours and that you're completely aware, especially if you're younger. I feel like a lot of the times it's the stereotype put on, or like guys, immature guys will make you feel like, oh my gosh, it's supposed to smell like strawberries and cream and cherries, and that's not true. Your body, even like underarm odor, like your whole body just has a natural odor. So just be aware of that. That way, you know, you just know when something's off and when everything's actually good, if that makes sense. Wiping from the front to the back. Please do not go from back to front. You're literally pushing everything, the feces and everything, up into that area, which causes like what, yeast infections, I think BV, and you know, all them different types of infections that you don't want, and that can be prevented as long as you're wiping the correct way. UTIs, and I believe, I don't really know, I've never had any of those before, but from what I've been taught and from what I know, just wipe from front to back. Even you can even wipe separately as well. Just wipe the front and then go up the back, as long as nothing is coming to the front. Just, you want to kind of just wipe this way, like literally. I'm gonna show y'all. Literally go like this, or wipe the front. I'm trying to make sure nobody in the window's looking at me. And then just wipe from the front or the back, but don't wipe the front or the back separately. But don't go from the back to the front, because that's just completely wrong, and you're gonna end up messing something up if you keep doing it that way, especially after you do number 2. Once you do that, keep wiping the back until the paper is white, and then go on with some wipes. We're gonna get into the wipes. When I say don't clean inside the hole, I mean more so don't put soap up there, because like I told you guys, it's a self-cleaning organ. If you feel like it's a little dirty or something, I heard people talk about getting a Q-tip. Maybe you could put some water on here and just like swivel it up there if you feel like in there needs to be a little more clean, I guess. But please don't put any soap up there, or don't douche. That's not good either. You're literally putting scented stuff up there. Please do not do that, okay? Even if you feel like you need to like put something up there, literally, I guess you can pour that solution out, put some warm water in maybe, and do it that way. But please don't put that stuff that comes in bottle up there. It's not good. It's not healthy. It would destroy your pH balance, and just don't do it. I know a lot of, like, back in the day they used to do it, but please don't do it, y'all. It's not healthy. It's not good. Just don't put anything in there, preferably except water. And then so the next tip I have for you guys is, whatever you choose is your preference, but stay away from scented products. Meaning what I was talking about with the body wash, as far as down there is concerned, just try to stay away from different try to stay away from like very scented products. I know a lot of people use water. Some people don't even use soap down there. Like, I heard some people don't even use soap. If you feel like that works better for you, then don't use soap. If it works better that you do use soap, but just be careful what you use, because it can cause irritations and different things like that aren't necessarily you can avoid certain stuff by just doing everything a certain way. So find what works best for you and stick with it, but try to stay away from like super scented products down there, because you can just get very irritated. Here's the next one, which I feel like this is very good, especially like, because I mean, honestly, when I was shaving, I was ready to shave, but I just said don't be pressured into shaving if, like, you know, because there's a stereotype, oh my gosh, it's so hairy, da da da. I like it bald. That's my preference. But if you prefer to have like a little hair there, if you want some hair in the middle, or you want to keep it all, it's literally all up to you. Don't feel pressured into doing anything just because everybody else is doing it. Do it because you want it and because you want to do it. Don't do it because your friends are doing it, different things like that. Literally, this is your body. You can choose if you want to shave or if you want to leave it. It's up to you. I prefer to wax, like I said, because it lasts longer. It's literally a quick pain, and you just don't have to worry about trying to shave all the time to keep it bald, you know. And having hair on your body does not make you dirty. What makes you dirty is poor hygiene. Oh my gosh, I can't stand when people say, oh my gosh, she got hair in her coochie, she must be dirty. No, what makes you dirty and what makes you stink is the way you take care of yourself and your hygiene. If your hygiene is bad, then you're gonna stink. Hair has nothing to do with it. Yes, hair can sometimes, you know, not fluctuate, like kind of like if you have a lot of hair down there and you're sweating, then yeah, you're probably gonna, you know, smell, go wash off. But as long as you have that good hygiene to back it up, you'll be fine. don't listen to these people when they say, you know, just all the, like, listen, like I said, just do what works best for you. If you feel comfortable doing it, do it. If not, don't do it. My next tip was using wipes throughout the day is key. Honey pot wipes, flushable wipes, especially after going number 2, because this video must be getting long because it cut me off again. But I feel like, especially with tissue, I feel like with tissue you're just kind of wiping everything off, but when you're using wipes you're literally going in and you're cleaning. Like, it's like a, almost like a clean, like you're literally just cleaning yourself. Again, you're like, you're wiping everything off, really getting in there, versus just like wiping it with tissue and just getting the first layer off. You're getting the second layer off as well. So the wipes I like to use, I either use flushable wipes, or where is my honey pot wipes? They're somewhere, I just don't see them. It might still be in this bag over here. I like to use the honey pot wipes, the same wipes as my body wash. I gotta hurry up because I think she's about to be, wait a second. But I use the honey pot wipes. Now these are not flushable, so be careful, because at one point in time, you guys, I used no tissue. I was using wipes only, and it was just regular flushable wipes from Sam's. We got like a big pack of it, like 20 different, you know, packs of it from Sam's. It was pretty cheap, and I was using just wipes. I felt I was fresh all day. Like, it's just like using wipes makes a huge difference, especially like it's just you're more cleaner. You can just kind of tell, like, you feel more fresh. So I was literally just only using wipes and constantly flushing those down the toilet. Even though they were flushable, it did like clog the septic tank, I believe, so I had to like buy some stuff to pour in the toilet. But so I would suggest, you know, for the most part, try to throw them away. So first, especially when you're taking a number 2, actually wipe with tissue first to kind of get all that up, and then go in with the wipe to just kind of really clean it, you know what I'm saying? So I use the honey pot wipes. I use this when I'm at home. I actually use the actual pack itself, which looks like this. So I would more so use this when I'm at home, but if I'm out, I would just try to keep some of these travel size ones in my purse. It has like 1 wipe in each, and that's what these look like. You just can kind of keep them in a purse. They can go in your pocket. They really just fit anywhere, and I would highly suggest using wipes throughout the day, because you will feel so much cleaner. I know I do when I use them, and that's why I'm suggesting them to you guys, because I feel like it's literally a game changer. As far as staying fresh all day, it's literally just like, it helps so much, you guys. I promise, it helps so much. Like, just try new things, see how you like it, and I promise you guys, using wipes will be your, like, you would love using wipes, literally. I have so much more left. Okay, so the next tip I have for you guys is to literally just exfoliate, like I was telling you guys, because it helps keeping your skin smooth. And if you have ingrown hairs and different things like that, helps kind of get those out. So you can either use a sugar scrub, exfoliating washcloth, exfoliating gloves, as long as you're exfoliating at least 2 to 3 times a week, full body, even your skin as well, on your face. You can do that at least once a week, every other week. You don't really need to do too much exfoliating on your face unless you have like texture skin. So I do a decent amount, but not as much as I used to. The next thing I have is sleep with no underwear, or wear only shorts. Now, I don't sleep with underwear on, especially after I get that fresh wax. I don't be want to sleep with nothing. So usually what I do is sometimes it's not as comfortable, sleeping in a big t-shirt and no underwear, or I would do underwear and a big t-shirt, or I'll do like a regular shirt, shorts, and no underwear. But either way, I don't have 2 things. I don't sleep in underwear and shorts. I have one or the other. So I would highly suggest doing that just to let it breathe. Because think about it, throughout your entire day, say you sleep for 8 hours, that means if there's 24 hours in a day, it's like what, 16 hours, something like that, of you just having underwear on, and you want time to at least let your kitty breathe. So try not sleeping in underwear. And yeah, it just, honestly, it just gives it a chance to breathe. That's all I really got. It just gives it a chance to breathe. Also cotton underwear, because it's the most breathable material there is. When it comes to like silk and different things like that, it's a little more thicker, but when you have cotton underwear, your kitty can actually breathe. You know, the air can fluctuate, go in and out. So I would highly suggest doing cotton underwear. I did talk about brushing your tongue. Washing your underwear when you first get it. I feel like this is something I did not do when I was younger. I would get my underwear from Pink. People are touching the underwear, you know, trying to find their size. Come home, take the tag off and wear it. No, please wash your underwear before you put them on. Even if it comes in a pack from Walmart, secure, please just wash them before you put them on, because you know they have dyes on them for one, different things like that. I know some people even said hand wash your underwear. I usually put mine in a wash machine and it's fine. But if you know that you're getting like a lot of irritations, try hand washing them using something very sensitive to wash them instead of using like laundry detergent, and see if that helps. The next thing I have is drink lots of water and cranberry juice. Usually I only drink water, cranberry juice, sometimes pineapple juice. Here and there I drink like sodas or smoothies. Not really sodas that much. I usually try to drink like smoothies, cranberry juice and water, pineapple juice. That's usually what my drinking diet consists of, because honestly it helps your skin. And you know, down there of course, you know, they talk about cranberry juice, pineapple juice, eating pineapples, cranberry pills. I don't take cranberry pills, but I heard stuff like that is great, especially with the water in your skin. I notice the more I drink water, the more my skin clears up. My diet as well, when my diet is terrible, I don't know if you guys can see my skin. My skin's breaking out right now because I've been eating a lot of fast food. My chest as well, I have a lot of marks. Let me see if I can get closer. My chest broke out a lot because my diet was terrible. Full focus on me. So I broke out a lot on my chest because, you know, my diet was terrible. I wasn't drinking enough water. So I know my body well enough to know as soon as I see some bumps come up on my chest, I know I need to start drinking water and adjust my diet. So kind of just like I said, get to know your body, but please try to drink enough water. At least, they say like at least 8 glasses of water a day. I try to drink at least 4 bottles of water, sometimes 3, because yeah, sometimes I really just don't be feeling like drinking water. Also, another tip I have for you guys: do not touch your face. This whole entire time you guys probably keep seeing me touch my face, which is bad, which is probably why my skin is the way it is, because your hands are dirty. Your hands touch so much things: doorknobs, car knobs, pencils, pens throughout the day. Even when you're washing your hands, you're still touching the faucet. I usually use a paper towel to open the door, but your hands are very dirty and they hold a lot of bacteria. So try to stop touching your face. Please don't touch your face. Just because it's just not, you know, healthy. Also, wash your pillowcases at least once a week. I usually try to wash my bedding at least every other week, but pillowcases, please wash your pillowcases at least once a week, because you have oils on there from your skin, from your hair products, jewels, sweat, whatever can be on your pillowcases, and that can also be causing it to break out. Also, laundry detergent also could be breaking out your face as well. So kind of just try to pay attention, and if you notice you're still washing yourself but your skin is still breaking out, try switching your laundry detergent, and that may help. And the last thing I have, which we already talked about, but I will go ahead and restate it again: when you're on your period, don't leave tampons in for 8 hours like packaging says with pads, because it says that with pads. And I said those wipes will come in handy during the oh, so yeah, like I was telling you guys about the wipes, when you're on your period, those type of wipes do come in handy because it provides you an extra cleaning mechanism, I guess you can say, as far as removing dried up blood and different things like that. That's why I say tampons have worked so much better for me, because I notice I don't have as much to clean up when I'm going to the bathroom, because usually with pads it's like a lot of blood like in between things, but when you have a tampon in, it's only going strictly into that versus out everywhere, you know, going up, you know, y'all, if you girls, you guys know what I'm talking about. It just gets everywhere. But with a tampon, it stays in that one area. You take it out, clean yourself up, put another one in, bam, you don't have to worry about extra stuff anywhere. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I feel like I did really good this time. I gave a lot of tips. I feel like this video is really lengthy. It might be close to an hour. We'll figure it out once I go in and edit it. But I do hope you guys enjoy. And like I said, if you guys want me to go into detail with anything, please comment down below. And I promise you guys, I will get that out to you guys, because I love talking about hygiene stuff. I just love hygiene topics in general. I also will have some hygiene tip videos coming out soon. I want to do one with my friends where we each pick like 5 different tips we want to share, come on camera and talk to you guys about them. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. My name is Alexis Simone. If you didn't know me, hopefully you guys have gotten to know me now. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and click the bell to be notified when I post. We're on the way to 5,000 subscribers. I think we're like maybe 40-50 away. So make sure you subscribe, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell the uncle, tell the auntie, tell the granny, tell the cousins, tell the grandbabies, tell everybody to come subscribe to Alexis Simone, because we're lit over here. And in 2022 we're gonna get on our shit, okay? But I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.